there, and there will be doctors on site. I think they'll come over and take over from Dr. Jai and make sure that Stacey is okay as we are going to head back to the track in the men's 400 metres. And there is Peter Bate, who's more known as a 400 metre hurdler, who's taking up position in lane number 1 in this 400 metres.
Lane 2, Michael Rehart won the Queensland title last week. Very promising youngster, 20 years old, from the Gold Coast. Pat Dwyer is in lane 3. Alvin Harrison will start in lane 4. He'll be the favourite for this event, but Paul Pearce will be outside him. That'll be the clash, who won in Canberra, upsetting the fancied Harrison. Clinton Hill, the promising 21-year-old from New South Wales, is in lane 6. Casey Vincent in 7. Keith Shea in lane 8. And Travis Jenkins completes a hot field for the men's 400 metres final.
And there's Alvin Harrison we've been watching, who will be definitely favourite for this. Paul Pearce should run pretty well also. Was a World Junior finalist over the 200 metres in 1996 in Sydney. But really the ones to watch, or the one to watch in this race, will definitely be Alvin Harrison. He was second to Michael Johnson in the Olympic Games in 2000.
This is a very, very good field from the Australian point of view as well. We've got 3 or 4 runners here who could really go on to form the basis of a very competitive 4x4 relay squad. Commonwealth Games this year, World Championships the year later, and then the Olympics. And you're looking at Rehart, Dwyer, Vincent, Pearce,
Hill. They're
is
actually all quite young too, Maury, aren't they? So which does look good, because it takes a little bit of a time to develop as an international 400 metre runner.
Certainly it does, and I think they've got a very good opportunity here today. Tamsin ran very well in the women's 200 metres, the breeze assisting them up the back straight. It'll be interesting to see if the boys can take advantage of the wind in that regard as well.
Now the hot field is in the middle. Harrison starting in lane 4, of course. Inside him, Rehart and Dwyer in 2 and 3. Outside him, Pearce and Hill in 5 and 6. So they'll be the main contenders.
Harrison has fantastic speed, so he should take it out very fast in the first 200 metres with that wind behind him.
Look at those shoes. Shades of Michael Johnson.
Interesting to note there was no contact with the back block.
And away, and from the outside it's Jenkins, Shea, Vincent, Hill, Pearce, Harrison. He's going hard. Dwyer, Rehart and Bate.
Looks like Pat Dwyer's taken it up quite well too. Alvin Harrison is pulling him through in the first 200 metres. You can see Harrison there in lane 4. That's Casey Vincent there in the red. Looks like in lane 6 as we watch Harrison come up and really take this race to them all. He's about 5 metres up on the rest of the field at this stage as we head into the final 100 metres.
A slingshot off the bend by Harrison. He went out very hard in that first 200. This is going to be a terrific time if he can keep up the pace. The others can't make an impression on him. Pearce is in second. Dwyer's fading in third. Hill's coming strongly. But look at Harrison. He's going to walk this 400 metres final. He's won it by 10 metres, and that's a fantastic time. 44.76 with Clinton Hill, a very impressive fast finishing second. And I don't know who got third. It was all eyes on Alvin Harrison.
Great run by him, but I'll be more interested from an Australian perspective to see what time Clinton Hill's run in second place. Because if Harrison's run 44.7, then certainly Hill, I think, will go very close to qualifying for Commonwealth Games. Let's have a look at his action here off the bend. Maury is not that dissimilar to Michael Johnson.
No, he's not that dissimilar to Michael Johnson. He's probably a little bit more powerful in the upper body than Michael, but he does have that short staccato stride, very quick leg action, powerful arms, and he is just forging away. This is one of the finest runs I've seen in 20 years of viewing athletics in Australia. This is magnificent.
He's absolutely smashed the meet record, and that's in wind. The meet record is 46.73. And he's done something 44.7 or something. It's just incredible in these conditions where everyone else has had problems. This man's so relaxed and powerful.
Well, he was unexpectedly beaten in Canberra over the 400 metres and said that it may have been down to the jet lag. And having looked at that, I think it definitely would have been down to the jet lag, because he really is a class above the Australians competing here today. And I guess that's why he's an Olympic silver and gold medalist.
44.75. Darren Clark's national record's 44.38, and that was in ideal conditions in 1988. But Clinton Hill, you mentioned, Jane, his time 45.62, Rehart 45.84, and Pearce was 4th.
Alvin, fantastic run, 44.75, smashed the meet record and one of the fastest times in the world this year.
Yes, I'm feeling pretty good right now. The weather conditions here in Australia have afforded me to get some really good training sessions there.
I suppose you're staking your claim slowly but surely as the successor to Michael Johnson?
Like I said, I have to let my performance on the track answer that question. And I think right now we came with a solid answer.
Of course, in Melbourne, you said you're going to be running in the 2 and the 4. What can we expect there?
Well, I haven't discussed it yet, but coming to the meet, I figured I'd double, so I have hopes and desires of doubling in Melbourne.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
Well, we look forward to that. A double in Melbourne.
Well, he's got a little bit of a way to go to catch up to Michael Johnson when you think that Johnson ran 19:32 for the 200 metres. But he's on his way there.